Nice. S- Steve isn't here today, so you get me. And as you know, sometimes things can go off the rails, so we just won't tell him. So I've been asked one. I'm Bonnie Pollock, Vice President of Philanthropy and Community Engagement. So thank you for coming to Town Hall today. I've been asked to remind everybody to silence your cell phones out of respect for your neighbors. So right now I'm going to silence my cell phone. So thank you for doing that. But welcome. I'm going to open us up today. Tom Owens has agreed to open us up with prayer today.
Let us pray. Our Heavenly Father, we thank you for all of our many blessings, and especially for Trinity Woods and this community. We thank you for this beautiful fall weather. Bless this meeting with your presence and us to thy service. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Tom. Okay, so I have kind of two things of fun today. So how many of you participated in the Great Candy Corn count? Nice. Okay, well, I have a winner and I'm ready to announce it. And you get all the candy corn as well, because I don't need more candy corn. So the winner is, you should also know I was not the official counter. So you get to, if you disagree with it, I don't know how to help you. I'm merely the person who gets to tell you who guessed. I'm told they guessed exactly right. I know. Are you guys ready? Okay. The winner is Charlotte Frazier. I don't even know if she's here. I thought I started the wellness breakfast, but the correct answer was 900. 900. Yeah. So thank you for everybody who participated. I'm sure we'll do another fun count, but if you know Charlotte, she has lots of candy corn to share. So we will make sure she gets that and her little gift certificate for winning. So thank you for doing that. I was way off on my guess. Way off. Okay, so now we'll continue with fun stuff. Maybe. I got to turn on. Oh, this is the most beautiful picture. This is campus, and I would like to thank Jerry Ehlers. This is his newest photo that he sent me, and it was so pretty I couldn't not use it. So thank you. He sent some of the most amazing fall photos. So thank you for that. As soon as I can figure out how to make the clicker work. Jesse, you might have to help me. It won't work. Okay, we're going to do some November trivia. So I need you to put on your November fun fact hat, okay? So what is the official flower of November? How many of you are going with B? Oh, solid pick. Okay, I would love to advance the slide, but I clearly can't. Jesse? Chrysanthemum. Good job. I did not know that. I would have guessed pansy. I learn a little bit when I do this. Okay. The Bell Telephone Company introduced the first push-button phone to the public on November 18th of what year? How many of you have had, I mean, I know I got tickled because Jacob has not had a rotary dial phone. But I had a rotary dial phone, and so I guessed really high. So what does everybody think? 55? 63? Okay, I'm going to go. How many people think A? Okay, how many people think B? Okay, okay. Let's see what the answer is. 1963. Okay. What popular board game was released in November of 1935? Life, checkers, Scrabble, or Monopoly? What's the verdict? How many people think it's D? Oh, pretty much. Okay. Got some smart cookies in the room today. I heard that, but I'm not listening. What year on November 3rd did Russia launch an animal into space? I wish I could tell you I remember. I'm going to get surprised with you. Shout it out. Well, that was a lot of different years. Okay, who thinks it's A? Okay, that's a solid. Okay, who thinks it's B? Who? C? D? I can't remember. I'm sorry. And C. Who can tell me, just for bonus, who remembers what the animal was? Okay, I've heard dog and monkey. How many people think dog? How many people think monkey? It was actually a dog. And I, at one moment, knew the name of it, but I can't remember. It's like Lodkey or something like that. Anyway, thank you for participating in November Fun. And if you have other ideas for trivia, send them my way. So we're going to start off with our star for November. I'm super excited. Crystal, if you want to go ahead and come forward. She's an HR person, so she doesn't like the front, but she's going to come stand right here and hang out with me. But I also put some stars forms on your chairs. If a staff person has done something that you think is just exceptionally kind, nice, brightened your day, please fill these out. There's red boxes all over campus that you can put them in. But Crystal is our November star. She is in HR. Woohoo! And we're super excited. Crystal has been here since February of 2019. She is an avid OSU fan. Killing me, Smalls, killing me. I should have left that out. She is a lover of Taco Tuesday. Her favorite TV show is Friends. Good pick. And her supervisor, who is Bill Peterson, says, I appreciate Crystal's attention to detail, her professionalism, and her ability to handle even the most challenging situation with grace and empathy. And if you have had any interaction with Crystal, and I know you're members, so in HR, you wouldn't think so, but I know many of you have had an interaction with Crystal. I'd love for you to raise your hand if you have had any interaction with Crystal. She's pretty awesome. I mean, she's amazing and always willing to help. So we are super excited that you not only are on our team, that you help everybody on the team. So thank you, Crystal. And Dennis should be here now, but I don't see him. Did Dennis just leave? Well, I'm not going to sing. Ouch, but okay. Dennis is going to do our service award when he gets here. Oh, I forgot to do this. Crystal? You have yours?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good morning. So as Bonnie said, one of the most important assets that we have in our organization is people. And tenure adds to the importance of those folks who are here. And that means that they've dedicated a lot of service to us and provided a lot of services to you over the years. So today, I'm proud to announce that 10 years of service from Melissa Thomas in dining. Melissa started out in the healthcare. When we changed how we were delivering dining services in healthcare, she changed and switched over to dining. And can you all help me congratulate Melissa for 10 years of service with our organization? Melissa, come. There you go, Melissa. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Take care. Thank you. Miss Bonnie.
Okay. Moving right along. Thank you. Okay. I also get to give away more things in my report of for referrals, for member referrals, which still are very important to us and we appreciate it. And if you turned in a referral, you get it put into a monthly drawing for $100. And this month we had one person, so it goes to Sarah Jenkins. So Sarah Jenkins is our monthly referral. So thank you. And if you know people who want to move here and they're ready for us to reach out and talk to them, please visit our sales team. We'd love to reach out to them and get you in the referral drawing. And now I'm going to turn it over to you again.
Thank you, Bonnie. Couple of things. Number one, I just want to make a comment before I get into the first thing that I'm gonna report on is Charter Oak and lunch service. But before I do that, I want to take the opportunity to say thank you very much to the member council. They've worked really hard trying to help us come up with a compromise for some of the challenges that we've had in the meal service sector. And their idea of this particular compromise should show everybody in the community how much they advocate for you. And it's not just a rubber stamp process. They actually do really hard work and try to come up with really good ideas to help us serve you better. So with that being said, thank you very much to the member council for all your help. Wednesday, we had a member council meeting and Richard and I ran a new process by them. And here's what we would like to do, and we are going to do the first Monday after Thanksgiving. We are going to reopen Charter Oak for lunch. The lunch service is going to run from 11 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. and we're going to serve the same menu as we serve for the dinner. The only difference is we won't have a chef special at lunch. We'll just have the menu service, so you can order salads and sandwiches and the different things that you order different from the chef special for dinner. So you'll have the same menus for both. There still will be takeout service available. And as bad as I hate to say, there still will be the fee that will apply to the takeout service. But you will have lunch service in Charter Oak. And that is Monday through Saturday. Sunday, we're going to keep the brunch pretty much the same as we have for the last year or so. So anyway, hopefully that's good news. We certainly, again, thank the member council for helping us come up with this. And it was a unanimous vote in member council that for us to adopt this process. So again, thank you for that. A couple other things. We all talked about budgets and things of that nature. And one thing that wasn't mentioned was the fact that in the budget is we put in there for this year, for the coming 2024, internet service as a part of your service package to every independent living household on campus. So yeah, Tom's been after me ever since he's been here. He started, I don't think he started day one. I think he started day two, but he's been after me ever since. And we've worked hard to try to come up with some kind of a program. And the reason I use term internet service is because I really not totally for sure that we've settled on Cox yet. We're working through some challenges with them. What we'll do before we settle on this, we'll probably try to do some type of fireside chat. There's a lot of interaction with internet services that I need you guys to help us identify some of those bumps in the road, if you will. And let me give you an example. One of the questions posed to me was, am I going to be able to keep my email address? And so all of those type of things like that, we have a set of questions that we're going to ask, but I want to get input from the community as to what maybe something that we might miss. I don't want to miss anything before we roll this out. Now, with that being said, January 1, please don't cancel your internet service. There's a lot of infrastructure that has to be put into place for us to be able to pull this off. The package that we're looking at, for those of you who understand speeds as far as internet speeds, you know, you have 250 meg, 500, 750, and 1 gigabyte. We're looking at 500 meg, which is probably pretty similar to what most of you have now. Some of you may have the smaller package. When I looked at what's on campus, I don't think there's very many 1 gigabytes on campus. They're what they call their Gigablast. It's really expensive, and I don't think most people need that much speed. So we just need bandwidth and be able to look to the future of streaming television programs, movies, those types of things. So that'll be coming. And it may take us a little while to get that set up. Again, there's lots of pieces to this. So we will work through it and keep you informed. And yes, we'll employ the suggestions and the opportunities through member council that they provide us. So we'll be running that through there. Yes.
Question. Is this on the form of Wi-Fi, Ethernet, fiber optics to the house? Do we have to provide modems and routers, or what are you looking at?
Yes. So, Jerry, you covered, the question was a whole host of things in that. So let me try to unbundle that. I'll tell you what the service is. The service in Crestwood is probably going to be a wired solution that will provide a network box, so to speak, that'll allow you to get Wi-Fi within your apartment, real similar to what you currently already have in Crestwood. The out in the patio homes, villas in the outside community, we probably will have some type of a managed Wi-Fi wireless solution that will bring all of this together, because you've got individual houses. That's what we're looking at right now. It may end up being all wired, but I don't think it'll end up being all managed Wi-Fi. I don't see us doing that. And it's all fiber. Yes. Yep. Yes.
So one of the main reasons I have my own internet is to be able to stream Netflix.
Yep.
Will we be able to do that with what you're providing?
500. Yes. Yes. Yep. Absolutely. You'll be able to do Netflix and Disney Plus and whatever else you guys have. Anything streaming, you'll be able to stream. YouTube, TV, all those kind of things if you want that.
I would assume this is in lieu of the Cox cable that we have right now for TV services.
Yes.
So there would be a big learning curve on many of us for accessing different streaming services.
Correct. So I think, Jerry, what we're saying is we want to stay in touch every step of the way and make sure that we answer all those learning curve questions as we go along. And I think it's one of the processes where we're probably going to have to do that together. And then there's going to be a lot of individual things that we're going to have to go and address and those type of things. So, you know, get everybody's printers connected back and, you know, their cell phones and and their iPads and all those type of things. So there's a lot of integration here that's going to happen when you change something like this. So I know this community is excellent at patience, and so we would ask for patience as much as we can get. But we will work through it, and you know, in the end, I think you guys can figure out that with the organization providing it, when you cancel your service, that's going to be a reasonable savings monthly to each one of you. So that's our goal, is to get that up and going, get it smooth. So again, please do not cancel until we tell you to cancel or say it's time to cancel. Yeah. Okay. Any other questions on that? Yes, Mike. Cox Telephone, you'll still be able to, we're not providing it. The question was, what about Cox Telephone? We're not providing telephone service in this package, but you will still be able to add on the phone service to your package. Yeah, just like you currently have. And I'm not done negotiating that either. There is some conversation on that, but they're not being excessively flexible with it, because to be honest with you, I'm not sure how much longer Cox is going to be in the wired phone business. You know, I really don't. So we're trying to get some insight as to what's going on there with that. So anyway, any other? Okay, good. Couple other things, the sidewalk in front of Crestwood, and curbing. We got the sidewalk removed. They're putting the rock in this morning. The curb and gutter on the east side of that is done. And, they'll be moving to the center section, everything east of the main entry. And then once the chute is moved, and removed, which I got an update today, the expectation of the Crestwood roofing project is to be finished by next Saturday and the chute to be removed. So once that's removed, then we'll finish the entryway, the main entry to Crestwood and everything north of there. So that'll be ongoing probably for the next 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Okay. The other thing is, I wanted to, Allison asked me to give you a reminder on the sign up for the annual fitness assessment and to join the yearly Maintain Don't Gain challenge on Wednesday, November 15th from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. You'll get an in-body scan. It kind of tells you how your body is made up. You can check your fitness. There's a fitness with 8 different assessments. And I think what that does is, I think we've done this in the past and, we don't have as many signed up as we have had in the past. So, if you're interested in this, please sign up for this. We have, quite a decline in attendance. So we would like to really get the attendance up. Pardon? Where to sign up for that? In the Wellness Center. You can sign up in the Wellness Center. You can also sign up with your activities folks. They'll help you with that as well. Yep. Okay. So on the Maintain Don't Gain, I think we all kind of have gone through that before in the past. Those of you who are new to that, this talks about try to maintain where you're at and don't gain during Thanksgiving and Christmas. I love that concept. I wish everybody better, and I'm going to totally prescribe to that myself. So I think it's but it is a part of wellness, and I think any of these messages and these processes do help us to live a better life. So Allison and Delisa are working really hard to bring that to us. One other thing, for those of you who may have got word or heard or saw the vehicle accident that we had on Quebec yesterday. I just want to report that no one was injured, thank goodness. The garage doors been all been replaced. The house that had the biggest challenge has been evaluated, and they have a plan, and they're starting to put that back together already. So we're in really good shape on that. And I just wanted to make sure that the rumors didn't get out that there was a lot of people hurt and different things of that nature, because no one was hurt, and thank goodness for that. Everything else is just bricks and mortar, and we'll put all that back together. So it's no challenge there. Aside from that, I think the last thing is Christmas lights supposed to start going up on Saturday around the campus. So we'll get all those done. Again, we do have lights going in Owen Park this year. And also a part of that is the gazebo in the little park area by the Lakeside Homes, as well as the cross that's over there. We're going to leave that lit year round. So hopefully, yeah, good. Thank you guys very much. If there's any other questions, yes.
I really hate to be a broken record. I've requested previously about having the dining room open at 4 o'clock. I have trouble getting in day of at 4:30.
Okay.
If you open the lunchroom that would solve my problem, except I can't get the special. So if you want to leave it at 4:30, I am of the opinion that you need to have the option to do the special at noontime. If you're not going to do that, then I request that you give us longer hours in the dining room in the evening.
Okay, so that's a great point, Julia. We're not going to have the special for lunch at this time. We are going to have the special, obviously, at dinner for dine-in only. What we agreed with the member council was to, for Richard and I to go back and evaluate opening at 4:00 for dinner, or having more people, having more times available within the 15-minute time slot. Instead of having 12, maybe we would have 16 seated every 15 minutes. That's the two evaluations that we were going to look at. And we told the member council that the next member council meeting, we would be bringing back the resolution and the possibilities and the challenges and or successes of each one of those two questions. So we will try to solve that with one or the other. So we are looking at that because we've had more than one request. So thank you for bringing that up. Yes.
Yeah, can you tell us where we are on the road project?
So the road project, we still have, we've gotten updated pricing. We have all of the pricing in place. We are hoping to get started on the removal of Quebec sometime right after Thanksgiving. Now, we're going to have to monitor weather and those types of things. So we will start in different strategic locations. There'll be something that will go out. We will not be able to finish the whole project this year, obviously. So we're going to split it between 2 years. So we're pretty much ready to go. We've gotten all of our updates, and we hope to start right after Thanksgiving. And I think you'll start seeing things start to mobilize before then, but we are going to start on that. Yes. Next question.
Is it on? Dennis, defer if this is proper, but there are numerous who have not received the VSR shot. And I'm
Okay.
wondering if there's any opportunity coming in the near future to provide that.
I think it's a great question. I've been waiting on something that I can put in someone else's parking lot. And that needs to be probably an update from Jacob on that. He and Lupina coordinate those types of things together. So if I could, I'd like to defer to them on that. Yeah.
Dennis, there's also a question back here about the update on the liquor license. Not you, but somebody else. Okay.
Yeah, everything's in. We have the license. The only thing we don't have to operate is the sales tax. The bond has been posted, and we're just waiting on the sales tax permit. Once we get the sales tax permit, we're good to go. Jerome has filed for that, and I am hoping that we'll have something just any day now. Once we get that, we're ready to go. Yep.
My question is about the water on Quebec.
Yep.
Where is it coming from and why is it there
Yeah.
all the time?
That's a great question. We have evaluated and finally have gotten down to the point where we found out that it is not irrigation. That's the first step. Ty, he and I visited about that just before this meeting, and we are having American leak detectors come out Monday and try and locate the leak on the domestic side. And then once we locate it, we'll dig it up and fix it. Yep. And FYI, any wasted water through there that's unusual to what our typical usage is, we send all of that evaluation to the city, and they will send us back a credit on all that water and our sewer usage too. Yep.
I doubt that this question has come up before, but I was wondering if you could expand or take into consideration to expand the takeout menu for dinner on from what it is. It's a little bit limited.
Okay.
Do you know what I
yes.
mean?
Yeah, yes. We can definitely evaluate that. Richard and I'll take a look at that and see if we can come up with something, maybe something we rotate or something of that nature. Yep. Any others? Yes, Richard. Okay, so I think if it's okay, I'm gonna let Bonnie answer that. Her and her team pretty much keep up with that. I know on paper what's available, but I don't know what's being worked. So I don't want to give you the wrong information. They may have something that's been spoken for that we haven't discussed yet, those type of things. So I would defer to her on that if that's okay.
Thank you for noticing that we have been working very hard because we have. We right now only have one villa. We have 4 patio homes, but some of them are under construction. And then in Crestwood, I believe we have 8 that are ready to go. But you will notice in the next 60 days, quite a few move-ins in Crestwood. We really are working very hard. And it has been the last 6 months have been a really great opportunity for us. And you'll notice a lot of new neighbors coming. So just out of curiosity, how many are brand new to the community this year that are sitting in here? This year? Yeah, there's quite a few of you. So thank you guys. We're excited you're here.
Okay. Anything else for me? Okay, thank you very much.
Good morning. As you heard earlier, my name is Crystal Creekmore. I work in human resources, and Steve asked if I would give just a quick update on the succession planning task force. So myself and Bill Peterson in human resources have been participating in the task force as the staff representatives. We also have 5 board members, Jim Taylor, Curtis Craig, Bob Perugino, Sarah Everett, and Beverly Smith, as well as 2 community members. So Gary Van Fossen and Charlotte Fraser. We have now narrowed down the candidate pool, and we have interviews coming next week. So Monday, November the 13th, and then Friday, November the 17th, we will have on-site interviews with 2 finalists. So you will probably see them coming around campus. The interview will consist of a interview with the leadership team, the executive team members, the member council representatives, the board of directors, and then a formal interview with the task force members. So at the conclusion of both of those interviews, the succession planning task force will reconvene to then determine kind of next steps in that process. So just wanted to give you guys a quick update of where we are. And yes, question?
You tell us where the candidates are from, this area or?
Oh, good.
That is a good question. I can tell you we do have one candidate that is not from the area and one that is from the area. Yep. Yep. Any other questions?
Sorry. You're at the very back. Here you go, Angela.
I'm just curious, are you all doing any kind of personality testing or communication skills testing? with this
So
candidate?
So they won't do a computerized based personality test, but I can tell you that the rigor of going through the interview process that we've lined out will definitely be extensive for them. Each level is very different, so we will get to see multiple sides of those candidates through that process. Yeah. I'm not going to disclose that information at this time. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, yes. So, anyone else? No? All right. Thanks.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Good morning. I want to say just quick word. Today, you will get in your mail, you will get the letter about the Employee Appreciation Fund request. Also, you will get a return envelope. This can either be put in the mail with your check, or you can deposit it in one of the collection boxes that are here on campus. One thing that I would encourage all of you to do is to keep in mind that this is our way of saying to all the employees, thank you. We do appreciate what you do. I am so pleased to have this opportunity. The other nice thing for those that do like to take tax deductions, and I like to take tax deductions, your check to the Employee Appreciation Fund is tax deductible. I would encourage all of you to make a contribution, please. We're trying to achieve 100% participation. It is our way of saying, thank you, thank you, thank you for the good job that all of the employees do. Now, senior management does not receive. It's just the folks that we see every day working, taking care of us. They're the ones that receive this check. Also, over in front of Bonnie's office are these little notes cards that you can write of just a note of gratitude of how you feel about what they're doing. You can put those back in her box and they will be distributed to the employees. Don't address one to an individual. Make it a general. Sign your name if you want to, but it's a way to have something to say besides the check of what's going on. Okay, that's all I have.
Good morning. I have exciting things to share. Many of you know Vanna Hickson, who is the captain of the concierge ship on the weekends. Well, now, as of today, she has a new hat. In addition to being that, she is now the wellness assistant. Yay, Vanna! Thank you. So she'll be sharing an office with me, and she will be in charge of wellness reservations and answering questions about that whole process once she gets up to speed, which I know will be quick. She's a fast learner, and I'm thrilled that she'll be a part of the wellness team. 3 exciting things coming up for you. Our wonderful ladies and men of the Treasure Chest do yeoman's work. And as you know, they are open the 1st and 3rd Fridays of the month. And that means next Friday, November 17th, they will be open. But for the first time in history, the Treasure Chest is going to be open on a Saturday. Saturday, November 18th, from 12 to 2. And what does that mean? That means the people in your family and your friends who work and aren't available on Friday afternoons can come and shop just in time for the holidays. We have amazing inventory right now, and they're getting out the Christmas stuff as well. There's some beautiful glassware down there. You could buy a set of glassware for pennies on the dollar and give that along with something to pour into it as a Christmas gift.
It's not muting like it should mute.
Oh, we have lots of cookware. You could put together a cookware set and give a recipe to use it with. Think of the possibilities. Now, how many people today are wearing something that they bought in the Treasure Chest? Let's stand up and model. Yes, look at this. This is just a sampling of what you'll find. All right, so remember that, Saturday, November 18th. And after you shop, we're having a phenomenal concert up here with members of the Tulsa Symphony, doing chamber music by Bach and Mendelssohn, which is going to be beautiful. But in between, they're doing chamber music versions of the Beatles. So you can make a day of it. Okay. Next excitement is December 7th, Christmas in the Woods. It will be here again, bigger and better than ever. And we'll have an information out on ticket sales very soon, early next week. So make your plans now, December 7th, 6 to 8, that wonderful campus-wide event with more food than you can consume and more entertainment that will overwhelm you. Oh, and look, Bonnie made this.
That was done by Jacob Will. Thank you. Photography by Darren Jones.
And that deer was on campus yesterday morning.
Yeah. He's excited about Christmas in the Woods.
He's an early arrival. Lastly, a reminder that at 2 p.m. today in Fleming Center, we have our wonderful annual Veterans Service and hope to see you all there. Thank you.
I think that's all we have for the formal agenda. Does anybody have any questions or anything they want to shout out? Okay, wait, hold on. Like it noted that when Steve's not here, we finished early. You guys have a great weekend and Boomer Sooner.